Welcome to CryptoAnna. It's time to discuss Polkadot, one of the most fascinating ventures in the business. What issues is it attempting to resolve, and what is the extent of its potential? All of that will be revealed in the next analysis. Let's get right to the point. How was the project developed and what is its goal? Gavin Wood, one of the Ethereum co-founders, founded Polkadot. Wood is a titan in the crypto world, having contributed to the development of the Solidity programming language. Because it is similar to well-known languages like Python and Java, programmers can quickly construct apps on top of a blockchain using this language. In 2016, Ethereum is growing and gaining more attention. However, there are always issues to be resolved. The quantity of transactions that Ethereum can handle is an issue. It is also unable to interact with other blockchains. These are the issues with operability that are compatible and scalable. Parachains. Polkadot wants to function as a platform that connects the blockchains of Ethereum, Bitcoin, and numerous other cryptocurrencies to a single system so that data may be seamlessly exchanged between them. In order to do this, Polkadot has created what are known as parachains. Within the Polkadot network, parachains are specialized blockchains that handle individual transactions on their own. Compared to a single blockchain, Polkadot's parallel processing capability enables the network to grow and handle a higher volume of transactions. They also profit from Polkadot's master relay chain security, which enables them to securely link and communicate with other parachains. The consistent operability is guaranteed by this communication technology and other supporting technologies. Let's examine the operation of Polkadot's central network, the relay chain that was previously discussed. The core of the network that offers common security, consensus, and interoperability capabilities for all linked parachains is the relay chain, also known as NPOS. Its design is purposefully minimalistic, assigning certain responsibilities to parachains to increase its flexibility and freedom. Staking DOT tokens on the relay chain benefits the whole Polkadot ecosystem by offering network security to all Polkadot validators. The network's native token, DOT, will be covered in more detail later. The relay chain functions as a sort of processor that coordinates individual cores within a powerful computer, and it also makes it easier for data and assets to be transferred securely between parachains. The graphic effectively illustrates how Polkadot's security strategy distributes resources to mitigate the issue of the network's weakest link being open to attack. Polkadot uses a consensus algorithm known as nominated proof of stake. This consensus model is specific to Polkadot and bears a strong resemblance to delegated proof of stake. The similarities are that there is a limited number of nodes once more, and that each stake vote is cast for a certain node. The primary distinction is that in the event that a node tries to cheat and is discovered, you forfeit a portion of your staked DOT tokens in addition to the node losing his tokens. In order to increase security, the NPOS consensus model restricts voting to the highest performing nodes with the best reputation. The network's security is maintained by up to 4 different types of actors: validators, collators, nominators, and fishermen. Nominators select reliable validators and support them with their DOT tokens, which strengthens the network's security and decentralization. They get a portion of the staking rewards in exchange. Collators store all the data regarding all parachains and serve as a vault for all transactions and the current status of the relay chain. Additionally, they organize and prepare the transactions to make things easier for the validators. Validators are chosen by nominators, must own a minimum amount of DOT tokens, and then approve transactions. In the end, computers play the job of the fishermen, keeping an eye on the procedures and reporting any instances of fraud. This is critical because there is a chance that numerous parachutes could be compromised. An additional layer of network security is provided by this intricate organization and role distribution. Parachains in proximity. Now that we are back to discussing how Polkadot aims to establish connectivity between various networks, let's take a closer look at the parachain process. Drawing points on the page and connecting them with a few straight lines will help you rapidly visualize a parachain. The lines represent Polkadot's shared state, and the dots represent the parachain that connects the entire network via its relay chain. Recall that Polkadot comprises many blockchains. Put differently, every parachain has its own blockchain, but the relay chain serves as the network's master blockchain. The core network does not specify how each parachain must be managed. Instead, each parachain establishes its own management guidelines. Here, the only requirement is that it must be able to pass the relay chain validator's validation. Assume you run a decentralized social network similar to Twitter. A third parachute has the space required to hold the program's data, while another may have an application for user authentication. Here's how this combinability may be used to create an app, albeit in a simplified form. Programmers searching for a place to create find the capacity to extract capabilities from other networks, a feature known as composition, to be highly alluring. Slots are available since a person can only have a certain number of parachains. The DOT token is used as payment for these hires during auctions. Bidding is used by projects to compete for a slot. The 2-year maximum slot holding period for emergency projects before they must rebid encourages a vibrant ecosystem of well-kept parachains. The meaning of Polkadot DOT token. Now let's talk a little bit about the DOT coin, which powers the Polkadot ecosystem. Staking is its primary function. The key to ensuring the network runs securely is staking DOT tokens. As previously discussed, a validator stakes its DOT tokens as collateral to guarantee the fairness of the transactions it verifies. The pledged DOT tokens and the tokens of each nominator who voted for the validator are forfeited if it is determined that he is not being honest. DOT coin holders manage the decentralized network Polkadot. You can influence decisions regarding the ecosystem's future if you possess DOT tokens. Rich actors with significant stakes are one of the issues with decentralized governance based on one token equals one vote schemes. By banning tokens, Polkadot has created a novel way to give smaller stakeholders more influence over the voting process. Your vote gains weight the longer you lock your tokens in accordance with the vote. To sum up, Polkadot has raised the stakes, and its question is significant. It's no accident that the project is one of the largest in the cryptocurrency sector. But rivals are coming from all directions, and this will be a tough fight. Polkadot's intricate structure makes it important, but it also leaves it vulnerable in many ways, making it more difficult for consumers and programmers to adopt.